Hey, SKOL Nation. What's up, my fellow Vikings faithful? It's your die-hard purple warrior here, fired up and ready to dive into the latest Vikings news that's got my blood boiling hotter than a Lambo leap in January. Can you believe it? We just dropped a heartbreaker to those smug Bears in Week 11. A 19-17 gut punch where Cairo Santos nailed a 48-yard walk-off field goal after we blew a 13-point lead. Oof, that one stings like a frostbitten toe, doesn't it? But hold up, because in today's Vikings news breakdown, we're not just licking wounds. We're plotting our revenge tour. Stick with me as we unpack the chaos, the rankings, and why this Purple People Eater squad is still primed to roar back. Who's ready to skol through the pain? Let's charge in. That game in US Bank Stadium? Pure agony, brothers and sisters. We jumped out to a 16-3 lead in the third quarter, with J.J. McCarthy slinging it like the Michigan maestro he is, hitting Jordan Addison for key grabs and Jordan Mason rumbling for a 16-yard TD that had us dreaming of divisional glory. Our defense, led by those beasts up front, stuffed Caleb Williams time and again. Dallas Turner notched a sack. Ivan Pace Jr. was flying around with his league-leading 59 tackles. But then, drops. 5 freaking drops from our receivers, including Justin Jefferson looking like he was catching ghosts on a couple. And McCarthy? The kid threw 2 picks under heavy pressure, his passes late and off-target in the pocket. We clawed back with Addison's 15-yard score to take a brief lead. But that kickoff return by Devin DuVernay? 56 yards of nightmare fuel, setting up the Bears' hero ball. What kills me, SKOL fam, is how close we were to flipping the script. Again. Remember that Week 1 thriller where we stole one from Chicago on a fourth-quarter magic trick? This felt like déjà vu, but with the roles reversed. Coach O'Connell's gotta be pacing those sidelines, preaching ball security like it's gospel. McCarthy's got 5 starts under his belt now, completing just 59% of his throws this season, and those interceptions? They're the ghosts of young QBs past. But hey, he's got the arm, the moxie. Remember those gut-check throws to TJ Hawkinson for 11 yards under duress? The talent's there, we just need the polish. Tell me in the comments. Is JJ our franchise savior, or do we need to rethink this QB room? Your takes could light a fire under this team. Now, let's talk the bigger picture because this loss didn't tank us. It lit a fuse. ESPN's Week 12 power rankings dropped, and guess what? We're holding steady at number 20, untouched by the defeat, while those Bears leaped from 14 to 12 like they invented football. Talk about national respect reigning on the wrong purple or blue and orange heads. Fox Colin Cowherd is out here crowning Chicago as NFC North darlings. 7 wins in their last 8. All nail-biters decided in the final minutes. Ben Johnson's offense has humming, with Williams mastering the scheme despite sitting at 59.7% completion and ranking 26th in success rate at 45%. They're closing in on Detroit, who tumbled to 8, and even nipping at Green Bay's heels at 11. Steady Eddie at 20, but that screams opportunity. Who else is dropping passes this week? Shift gears to the NFC North carnage, Vikings news style. The Lions, our arch-nemesis in that blood feud, slipped 2 spots to 8 after whatever mess they stumbled into. Puts them right in our crosshairs if we string wins together. Packers at 11? That's a rivalry game we could crash their party in Week 12. And the Bears? Jumping to 12 means they're the trendy pick, with Williams under the microscope per ESPN's Courtney Cronin. She nailed it. The kid's got 5 game-winning drives, but until they close teams out early, that pressure cooker stays on. His efficiency's at .048, 28th in the league, peaks and valleys like a roller coaster at the state fair. But for us Vikings fans, this is fuel. Our D leads the NFL with 22 takeaways, plus 16 turnover margin. Imagine if our O clicks. We're not out, we're reloading. What's your bold prediction for our divisional revenge? Drop it below. Diving deeper into McCarthy's rookie roller coaster, man, the stats paint a vivid picture. In that Bears tilt, he went 22 of 38 for 212 yards, 1 TD, 2 picks, and that 89.2 passer rating? Solid on paper, but those INTs were daggers, one to Kevin Byard sealing our fate early. He's got the wheels, scrambling for 28 yards, but the anticipation throws? Still a work in progress. ranking him 28th in efficiency league-wide. Yet, check this, in gut check time he's 3-for-3 on fourth-quarter comebacks this year. That's the fire we drafted him for, 10th overall in 24. Coach O'Connell's post-game? No one's scoffing at close wins, but we can't leave him on the table. Amen. With Aaron Jones held to 42 yards on the ground, we leaned too heavy on the pass. Only 4 rushes to open the second half. Balance, baby. Who's got faith in JJ turning it around? Hit me with your hot takes. All right, SKOL squad. Let's rally round the defense, because if there's a silver lining in this Vikings news storm, it's our purple wall. 22 takeaways? That's tops in the NFL, with Byard snagging his 5th pick and Nash and Wright adding another off McCarthy. Wait, no, off our guy, but you get it. We're ball hawks. Ivan Pace Jr.? The man's a tackling machine, 59 stops already, leading the team for 4 straight games since his injury return. And Dallas Turner, our 24 first-round stud from Bama? 2.5 sacks, 38 tackles. He's terrorizing QBs like it's his birthright. Against Williams, we pressured him into mistakes, holding Chicago to 19 points despite their late magic. But those 5 drops? That's on us, fam. Jefferson, Addison, Hawkinson, you'll gotta glue those mitts. This unit's got playoff pedigree. Now the O has to match. Question for you. Trade deadline's passed, but would you flip a pick for a vet WR? Let's debate. Zooming out to the playoff math, because yeah, this 4 to 6 hole feels like quicksand, but history's on our side. Since the 17-game grind started, 19 teams have hit 4 to 6, and 5 clawed to the postseason. We're the 20th, but with our schedule? Week 12 at Lambeau? That's a bloodbath we could steal. Then Chicago rematch. No, wait, we just did that heartbreak. Upcoming Packers? Then softer spots like the hapless Giants. Our D's turnover margin? Plus 16 elite. If McCarthy levels off those peaks, hitting 70% completions like his pre-season dreams, we're talking wild card. But drops and penalties? 10 flags on killing drives. O'Connell's got a scheme better schemed open routes. Still believe in the bandwagon? Or time to jump off? Your call in the comments. Keep it real. Handing it to the run game now, because Jordan Mason's TD scamper was a highlight reel moment in that chaos. 16 yards around the edge, stiff-arming defenders like they owed him money. Pure power back vibes. But overall, 42 yards on 14 carries as a team? That's not the ground and pound we crave. Aaron Jones, our bell cow, looked hobbled post-by, averaging under 4 yards. With McCarthy under siege, sacked 4 times, we abandoned the rock too quick. Stats say we're 22nd in rushing EPA, but Mason's got that burst, 4.2 yards per tote this season. Imagine pairing him with a healthy Jones against tired boxes. That's how we control clocks, flip narratives. Vikings news hot take. Draft a bruising RB in 26, or stick with the committee. Weigh in, fam. What's your ideal backfield? Special teams, though few, that unit's been a mixed bag, but credit where due. Miles Price's 43-yard punt return set up Mason's score, flipping field position like a boss. But that Duvernay return? 56 yards off the kick, straight to the Bears' 44. Our coverage looked like it was on vacation. PFF grades? Middling, with Torrey Taylor booming 45-yard punts, but Cairo Santos, their guy, winning the day. We've got the legs, but discipline's key. No holding penalties on returns, no botched snaps. In a season of one-score heartbreaks, specials can swing empires. Who's your unsung hero on these units? Price? Taylor? Shout him out below. Media buzz is electric post-loss, and as a Vikings diehard, I'm fired up by the doubters. Cowherds all in on Bears, calling him the real deal with 7 of 8 wins. ESPN's Cronin? Spot on about Williams. Terrific in clutch, but 45% success rate screams inconsistency. For us, steady at 20, but insiders whisper our D's top 10 potential if the pass rush clicks. Turner and Greenid, if healthy, could feast. Offense? PFF says we led in drops, killing 45% success. But O'Connell's post-game fire, hard to win in this league, we almost did. That's coach speak for watch out. National respect? Bears got it, but we're the sleeping giant. You feeling the hype or nah? Let's chat. Injury watch in this Vikings news whirlwind. Knock on purple wood. But we're hanging tough. McCarthy's ankle? Sprained earlier, but he gutted it out, scrambling 28 yards. Jefferson walked off stone-faced. No visible limp. Fingers crossed for that star WR. Jones? Tweezered hammy concerns, but he played through. Defense? Pace Jr. full-go post-injury. Turner's a machine. Only real ding. A couple O-linemen nicked up, like will Fry's drawing heat for pass pro leaks. 6 pressures allowed. Fry's? Solid 537 snaps. But that list of worst guards? Unfair, guys of free agent steal. Rest up, boys. Packers loom. Who's your bounce-back X-Factor? JJ. Defense? Sound off. Fan pulse check. After that near-miss, socials exploding. Hashtag SKOL chants mixed with fire the DB's coach rants. But real talk, 4-6 ain't fatal. 5 teams did it and danced in January. Our plus 16 turnover edge? Gold. McCarthy's poise under duress. Hitting Loveland, wait. Bears TE. But timely throws shows growth. Drops? Fixable. We're not the '08 Lions. We're the comeback kids. Imagine. Win out the soft stretch. Steal from Detroit. Playoffs? Locked. What's your must-win mantra heading into Week 12? Defense wins? Feed Jones? Drop your battle cry. Path forward. SKOL Warriors. Week 12 at Green Bay. Rivalry blood. Cold snaps. Cheesehead chaos. Love slinging, but our D's got his number. 22 picks say so. Offensively? Protect McCarthy. Run it 30 times. Let Addison feast. 15-yard TD was chef's kiss. O'Connell's schemes? Evolved more RPOs for JJ's legs. Stats back it. We're 3-1 in one-score games when we rush 25+. Bears exposed cracks, but we patch 'em. This ain't over. It's halftime in hell. Who's with me on the revenge arc? Predict our score versus pack. Bold it up. Broader Vikings news horizon. Trade rumors quiet post-deadline, but whispers of 26 draft hauls, 8 picks, eyeing secondary safety and O-line depth. Tonga's thriving in NE. Good for him, but we're stacked. Thielen? 1 catch for 6 yards as the number 4 veteran glue, but Naylor's emerging with 33 snaps. Cashman's 51 tackles in 4 games? LB beast mode. Positives everywhere if we harness them. Bears got the shine, but we're the storm brewing. Feeling optimistic or plotting doomsday? Your vibe sets the tone. Wrapping this epic Vikings news saga, but not before a gut check. We've got the pieces. McCarthy's upside, D's swag, O'Connell's genius. That 19-17? Fuel not finale. Steady at 20 div foes slipping, we strike now. SKOL Nation, you're the heartbeat. Keep fighting. What's one change you'd make tomorrow? Comment below. Smash that like if you're all in purple. Subscribe for daily doses of hope and hype. And share this with your tailgate crew. Let's turn this ship. SKOL Vikings. Until next time, horns up. Teaser time? Nah, we're past that. This is the charge. But imagine. McCarthy threads a needle to Jefferson for 80 yards. Mason houses it. D picks 6. That's our reality waiting. Who's scripting the comeback with me?